guys, welcome back. It's Sunday, so grab your coffee. We got a lot to talk about. And if you're lucky, we just might be doing a giveaway. First thing I'm going to do is catch you up on a couple of personal things that I've been going through. Very few people, and I mean a handful of people, not many, have known. My husband's been in the hospital for the last month. It was pretty serious for a while. In fact, we thought we were going to lose him. But I'm happy to say, after almost a month being in the hospital, he is out. He is okay. Got a little bit of healing to do, but he is doing great. He got out of the hospital yesterday. And no, it's not COVID related. It was kind of like a freakish thing that happened to him. He got an infection on his leg from an injury. I guess it was an injury. The bacteria went through his system and it nearly destroyed his one working kidney. Well, he only has one kidney. That's the way he was born. He went into renal failure and we almost lost him. It's been a crazy month for me, but hopefully things will start to calm down. He has to have surgery done on the leg wound that he has in the next couple of weeks. And I just wanted to mention one thing about that. While he was in the hospital, he did receive a donor graft. And that's a cadaver graft when somebody has passed away and has donated organs to people in need. And bless this person, whoever it was. We're not given any information. They will always be in our prayers and the family. And if you're able to become a donor, it is probably one of the best things that you can do. We're all donors in this house, so again, bless the family, and we will honor the graft and take care of it. So that's what's been going on in my life over the last month. Now, I've been a little bit slow with the comprehensive color blending lessons. I'm behind by a week. I promise I will catch up. I didn't want to post a lesson and then not be here to answer questions. I've been taking it day by day, how he was doing and what was going on. So things will start to go back to normal from here on out. I just need a couple of days to sleep. Filming for my channel and taking care of him and the family and everything. It's been a crazy month. So please forgive me, and things will start to go back to normal now. The first thing I'm going to do is show you the new book from Colorit. Oh my god, it is so cute. They always put out such cute things. They had put out a flower book. This month it's the Dragons, Colorful Dragons Volume 2. It is so cute. I think it's the same author, and they start out the same way. I'm not going to do a full flip through, or maybe I will while I'm talking. But their stuff is so cute, and it's got great paper, both for drawing, for markers. This is my go-to book when I want to demo media, because I could trust it. Nothing gets past it. Well, one thing got past it. Cheap water marker. But I will be doing a demo from this book pretty soon. Oh, this is so cute. Mother sideward. Sorry about that. If you can see past the lines, it's a mother with some dragon eggs. I have the other one too. I have volume 1 also. And this might be the one that I choose to do the demo on. I see a lot of gold in it, and I'm in a gold mood. But then again, there was this one, and you'll see why I might choose this one because of the landscaping. And just so adorable. And she's so pretty. I know I'm going very quickly. So I think there's around 50 pages in here, or thereabouts. Some butterfly, a butterfly dragon. This one's another nice one that I was thinking of doing. There's so many to choose from. It's really hard. And when I only have time for 1 or 2, it makes it really super hard. Okay, so who is this by? That's always important to give. Illustrated by Stephen. Stephen Cassie. Kasih. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Edited by Eliza Callahan. And they're out of Austin, Texas. Colorit 2021. No part of this book may be reproduced in any manner without permission. Well, I have permission. So, guys, this book is great. All their books are great. It's colorit.com. I will leave the link in the description box below. A couple of videos back, I did the video where I color picked for a pearl the colors. I just wanted to show you I was working on one. This is what I do. I don't finish many pictures, but behind the scenes for my own fun, I usually do objects. I don't do full pictures a lot because a lot of people ask me, oh, why don't you do what did you color? What did you finish this month? I don't finish much. I do things like this. Another thing I did on my own time, you guys wanted to follow my progress on, oh, it's upside down, on my watercolors. Now, this is only my second time ever watercolor painting. And I did a beach. I did a mountain with the Northern Lights. This one's going to be The Wizard of Oz, and it's the only one that I have actually done a sketch for. And we have the mountains and stuff. Now I'm going to show you why I did not finish this. It's too skinny. 4 is too much on a page. And I did this. So let me explain this and we'll critique it a little bit. Okay? I'm practicing techniques. I'm not practicing to do great art, although I'd like it to come out nice. I'm still learning how to do watercolor. This has been my daughter's thing, not my thing, but I am loving it so much, and so I've been practicing. Now I'm trying to get technique down, as the first thing is learning how to move the water around, move the brush around, and to sort of get what I want it to go. So I'm going to critique my picture real quick. This one was a tree overlooking some ice. It's supposed to be a very ethereal, blurred out picture. And I achieved that. I think I did. Where I went wrong on this. Well, first of all, the tree should have had limbs coming out, popping towards me, and I didn't put anything. I also didn't draw these out. So it was just me with a paintbrush going at it cold. So I like the way it came out, but also the tree looks a little lopsided. That's because I was just painting. It should have been a little bit forward, like straighter, and had branches coming towards you. So it's a little bit flat in my opinion. There should be some stars or something in the sky, and then some down here, which is really an easy fix. I just continue with the picture. But then I tried to do a mountain scene. Now the idea for this was the mountain was blurring light upward. And it looked really good, except I went too far up. I should have had the light stop around here and left the color in the back, because it did wash out. I had some really beautiful watercolor on the back. It probably came out the smoothest I've ever done a background. Not that I've done a lot of backgrounds, but it came out about as smooth as it could have been. I feel that the mountain is a little bit too triangular, and that happened because I put a highlight going down here. I can get rid of this too. I just need to work on it a little bit more. But this highlight should be gone. And then the mountain will look not so much like a pyramid, but more like a mountain. So there are things, at least I'm learning, that I could fix. I would also do the trees a little bit bigger because of the perspective that the trees are forward. I did get that ethereal light look that I was looking for. Now this one, although it looks like a total mess, would have come out really good. I was actually making clouds, and then the clouds, the background just looked too dark to me. So I was like, I wonder if I could make like a waterfall out of it. And it worked out really well until I kept going. And that's a problem that I've been watching some YouTube videos on watercolors, is when to stop. And this is the perfect example of when I should have stopped. I should not have put on the white going down. It kind of looked like icicles, but when I woke up this morning and looked at it with a second eye, it didn't look that great. And it did look really good before I did that. It kind of looked like the water was flowing off the rocks, and then I destroyed it with this. So I do know how I did it. I could repeat it, and I plan on repeating it so that, of course, I can make one that looks good. But that was where this went wrong. So I'm getting there. I will produce something that I like. I like this one. Now, if I had done this a couple of centimeters, like right down here, it should have ended. I would have loved this beach scene, and I would have considered this a success. So now I know that I have to bring it down a little further. Now, this was the Northern Lights, and I loved the way that came out. I know how to do it. I know how I did it. And then I put mountains in, and the mountains look okay, but it's too smooth, first of all, over here. There should be some sort of... The rock shouldn't be like that because it's so up close. You should be able to get a little bit more detail. The back one came out really good. I like the way this one looks a lot. So if I kept on going with this one, I would achieve the same look. And the thing about watercolor is you can keep on going from here till the moon. You could put layer upon layer upon layer, and it stops the bottom layer. So it's so forgiving. I get to actually fix all of these, and maybe I'll do a video. I fixed my pictures. So maybe I'll do that in the future, in the near future. I'm going to get a whole bunch of them done. But I'm planning on redoing this, the Wizard of Oz one. I'm planning on redoing that one on like a half sheet so that I could really get into the details and stuff that was supposed to be in the picture, but it was too thin. So there's something else I wanted to show you, and it's going to be a little surprising. Okay, guys, here it comes. It's Arteza, and I really liked it. I know I always swear up and down I can't stand Arteza. I like this paper. It was the only 100% cotton paper that I had in the house. They had provided to me with this paper long ago when they sent me my package. And I just was like, I don't like these things. I don't know what made me change my mind now. Maybe because I'm getting more and more knowledgeable about watercolors. But I have to say, and for all fairness to Arteza, because I usually don't like their products and I never mention them on my page after criticizing them that they're overpriced for budget items. But I really felt that this paper was good for me. It's at a decent price on Amazon. I may have gone without even saying anything, but they had something, and this is too cute to not show you guys. So I have to give them this. This is so cute. And if you could see it, okay. It's 100, this is the watercolor paper. It's 100% cotton. And this paper comes with a frame, which was different than any other paper that I had seen on Amazon. Let me see if it... You could see it back here in the directions. The picture is actually small. I bought the smallest one. I didn't want to do a big one. But when you're done, you pop off the ends, pop off, and it folds into one of these type frames. So I really thought that was cute. Kudos to them for thinking it up. And the paper is pretty decent. And it is an excellent beginner paper. I have Canson paper, Canson, I think, paper that it's good. That's good paper, and it belongs to my daughter. This I just had here for a very long time, and so I used it because I'm learning, and I knew I was going to be throwing out a lot of pictures. But I really like it. I don't know. I liked it better than the Canson paper. So, it's got a rough side and a smooth side. I like the rougher side. It absorbed the water really nicely. It did not warp. Kudos to Arteza. I gotta give him this one. I've already done the unboxing for these pencils in an earlier video, and these are by Art and Fly, and they were nice enough to send me 2 sets that I can give away on my channel. So what we're gonna do, the portrait set has 24 oil-based pencils, and I don't want to use them because it's gonna be somebody's pencils. But they have all the colors from light skin tone to dark skin tone, plus some of the color correctors. Now, these are included in the larger set. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give out both sets. And let me show you the other one. Now, the first place winner, of course, is going to get the 72, and the second place will get the 24. Look how beautiful these are. And a hint, their malachite green is beautiful. It's got sort of like a bluish green tint that when you look at it, it's not completely blue, it's not completely green. It's like right in the middle. Absolutely my favorite pencil in the set. And so to win, let's give a like and a comment on this video, and I will pick the winner next Sunday. I've been mentioning that Magic Fly had a really great craft paint out there. Now, I'm really picky with my craft paints because a lot of them come out very chalky. They have gotten better in the last couple of years. Like, I like folk art, and they're she's coming out with so many different sheens. They used to be very matte, and you could just tell they weren't that great. They were always the bottom of the barrel, but let me tell you, they've come a long way. I swatched out a few of them, and each one has a different iridescent. Of course, this is just regular computer paper that I'm using, that I'm painting on. They all have an iridescence in them. And this one I blended, and they blend beautifully. And here are the colors. I'm going to be demoing them for a picture this week. Well, actually, it's next week. So again, it's Magic Fly. It's the iridescent color paint. It's 14 of them. I'll show you the paints that I was using for those pictures. I didn't want to use my daughter's expensive paints because I'm learning, and so I went out and I went on Amazon and I just bought a inexpensive budget set, and this came with 36 watercolor paints, and it's by Chocola. And here's the color card, and this is just the paint on dry. And you wouldn't believe what I paid for this set. 36 colors. It's not a huge amount. It's like I think 5 milliliters, 4.1 milliliters for each. But there's a lot of different colors, and a little bit goes a long way. So I've been practicing and practicing my pictures, and I've done so many layers. I haven't used up one color yet. So it comes with 2 trays, and just about every color you're going to need. Now I'm going to go out and I'm going to probably go over to Blix and buy individual. Like, I could see that I'm going to need a lot more titanium white, so I'm going to probably buy one of those tubes. For now, I'm really happy with this. I'm going to use this setup till the last drop. Today, somebody asked me what tape I was using on my watercolor, and this is just art tape. I got it on Amazon. I'll leave you the link. I really love the way it goes down. It's a 1/4 inch. And it's not overly sticky, and I've never ripped the paper with it. So I really like that. The other tape, the wider tape that I use, is Painter's Mate. And then there's another one called Frog Tape. Frog tape is a little bit strong. I recommend putting it on jeans or like your shirt first, and then, you put it on your shirt and then you take it off before you put it down on the paper. And then after that, it works fine. If you put it directly on your paper, you can get some lift up tear. Never gotten it with this, but the frog tape, yes, and the painter's tape, no. The little fuzzy. Starting the backgrounds this week, I'm going to be demoing many of them. So these are just some workout, like the cards that I was working colors out on for it. So we're going to be doing demos that won't be that long, and they'll be small like this. So the last thing was the pencils. Andy's pencils, what's going on with that? They tell me that everything is on cue, everything is fine. It's they have a lot to produce. They are in full production for them. The tin, everything is designed, and I thought it was going to be at the end of this month. They may have meant September. Remember, there is sort of a language barrier between us, but it's coming. And they will let me know. They so far there hasn't been any issues that I know of. So they're all in production and going. So I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
I've been told that I should be Smart in every way.